Hey, Steven here again. This is going to be my sheep heart dissection video for anatomy and physiology. As you can see, I don't have anything in here with me. Just my heart, pencil, and my list so I don't forget anything. So, first we'll start with the anterior of the heart, which is the pericardium epicardium. So that's actually going to be the outer layer of the heart, with the epicardium being the innermost layer of the outer layer. The base of the heart is actually going to be the top, up here where most of your major vessels are going to be coming in and out. And then your apex is going to be the bottom area where your ventricles are. Then you're going to have our auricles, which kind of rest up on the top of the heart almost. So you're going to have your right one on the right side, right there. And then your left one's going to be on the left side, right here. After that, you're going to have your right ventricle, which is going to be right here, this big fella. And then your left ventricle, which is going to be the even bigger guy down right here. And then you're going to have your pulmonary trunk up top, up here. Next, we're going to have the interior of the heart. So we're going to start with the right side. So in here, we're going to have the right side. And we're going to start with the myocardium, which is going to be this dark brown that you see in here, tissue. And then the endocardium is going to be this lighter brown that you see inside. It's going to be where the tissues that the blood is actually going through in the different chambers. Then we're going to have our right atrium, which is going to be this guy right here, this top chamber right here. And we're going to have the opening of the inferior and superior vena cava, which is hard to see on here, but it's going to be right here. Doesn't want to cooperate with me. And your tricuspid valve, which is going to be right here below where your atrium is, which goes down into your ventricle here. And your pulmonary valve, which is going to be up here by your pulmonary veins. Next, we're going to have the interior of the left side. There we go. All right, so we're going to have the bicuspid valve, which is going to be right here. It kind of separates the atrium from the ventricle, where we're going to have our left ventricle right here, this big deep guy right here, which is going to go up to the aortic semilunar valve, which is going to go into the aorta, which is right there. Push my pencil up into. So that's the structures of the heart. So the blood flow is going to follow. It's actually going to start on the right side of the heart. The right side, so it's going to come in over here through the vena cava. It's going to go into the right atrium, which will then go through the tricuspid valve into the right ventricle, which will then go through the pulmonary semilunar valve into the pulmonary veins. And at this point, all the blood has been deoxygenated from the body. So once it goes through the pulmonary veins, it'll go to the lungs, where the blood will exchange CO2 for oxygen and become reoxygenated, where it'll re-enter into the right atrium, which will then go through the bicuspid valve into the left ventricle, to the aortic semilunar valve, and out the aorta to the rest of the body.